Can someone please help me make sense of this? I've been receiving food stamps for the last 7 years, consistently. I just received a letter in the mail telling me that I now have to do community service hours at least 15 hours a week. I have to take out of my time, things that I do every day, to do community service so that I can still continue to receive the benefits that I receive. Mind you, I am receiving the maximum benefit. I get $2,000 in food stamps a month. But that is only because I have 3 kids. Now, how do they expect me to be able to do community service hours if I can't even get a regular job? So I'm at risk of losing my food stamp benefits because I'm not putting in effort. Are you serious?
We have a serious problem in North America where it feels like, handouts have been so frequent that it doesn't feel like that aren't grateful for them anymore. Handouts are supposed to have been where you get them to help you during a tough time until you were able to get work or whatever it is. Obviously handouts are different. You have unemployment, that helps you until you can get a job. You have disability that's helps you because you can't get certain jobs anymore, so you get disability. There's a whole bunch of different handouts. But then I'm in Canada. We don't have food stamps here. But in the States, food stamps is a thing. And people get food stamps and it helps them out, especially when you got families to get groceries and all that stuff you need. But my goodness, $2,000 worth of food stamps a month? An average of $500 a week? And this woman is complaining now because the regulations have changed that she has to do at least 15 community service hours in order to get what she's getting. And she's complaining about it. And then she's going to have to say, oh, how can I do that if I can't even find a job? Community service hours are way easier to get than a job. You could go to any organization and say, I want to help out with such and such. And they will find you something to do. And 15 hours, you could split that up in 5 days and do 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day to make sure that you get your $2,000 of food stamps a month. There are people that work all week long and they can't afford $2,000 a month in groceries. Shoot, I have a family of 6, not 6 kids, 6 total, 4 kids, 4, and I don't spend $500 a week on groceries. I wish I could spend $500 a week on groceries. $500, even though things have gone up in price, $500 a week for food is pretty stinking good. So for this woman to complain about doing 15 community service hours, she needs to wake up in the morning and just mention and think of all the things that she needs to be thankful for. And that's a problem. We have a lot of people nowadays, they wake up and they're not thankful anymore. They're just not thankful. Then you could wake up in the morning. Like for me, I wake up in the morning and I could minimum think of things that I'm grateful for. Thankful for waking up this morning. Thank you, I got a roof over my head. Thank you, I got food to eat. Thank you for I got clothes to wear, a vehicle to drive. I thank you for my wife. I thank you for my 4 kids. I thank you for arms that move, legs that move, eyes that see, ears that hear. I'm not in ICU. I'm not in a hospital. If people can just be grateful and stop complaining about doing community service hours so that you can get $500 a month, a week in food stamps. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Is this person out of line for complaining about doing community service hours to get $2,000 of food stamps a month? I don't know. Let me know in your comments. Like, share, and subscribe to Born with Purpose. And if you got a video you want me to react to, see the link in the description and I'll check it out. All right, later.